Good morning. This is Caroline. Dream with Caroline. Come and dream along with me. Sorry. Let's see. Is this good? Okay. Well, I'm doing some stenciling, and I thought maybe I'd show you. Come along with me. Come dream along. I'm trying my best to enter the world of journal making, and practice makes perfect. So I thought I'd make a video. There it is. There's that one. Now I ran down this side. I went off the stem a little bit, so it looks like it's coming onto the paper, and then it goes out. And this way, I'm turning it around, so like it's running back up this way. It's not the same pattern, but it's running back this way. And when I put it here now, it's just like the cutter. I try to line up the last one in the ink underneath. Keep this nice and straight to the line of the paper. Not press not too hard because it will stick to the paper, material paper, so I gotta forgive my hands. I have glue and ink on me. And I just dab it lightly. It's not much on this. I'm not going in for more ink. Whatever is on these pads now is it. Because I want it very lightly on the paper. A little bit of green. Oh, there's a little bit more green there. Okay. And then that one's it. Try to take it off. And I'm doing bad because I don't see I'm getting green on my fingers because I'm not using them. I'm taking it off. I have two stamp ink holders. See what I mean? But press too hard on this, then it's hard to get it off. And this paper is very thin. I've been working on trying to put something. It's not so bad. Now one more. Line up this like that. And get that line nice and straight on. Let's see, where am I? Okay. Right there. And line it up on the edge of the paper. And if it runs out, that's excellent because that's what you want. You want it to look natural. And it's running off. Not just stopping dead. Running off. Just like if you're painting a cloud, you don't just stop. You just keep on going off. Cloud doesn't stop. And the vine doesn't stop. And that's just a little bit there, see? Let me take this off. Now I'll show you what I've been working on. There it is. Now I will put some brown ink around. Just because it's so white of a paper. But I just cut off, I had a large page and I cut it, and so this is what's left, and it's chapter 1 with Alice and her story, nice and big now, because this was a huge print off. And I'm going to fold it this way, and it's going to go in here, in my Alice. I made a little billy band. A little belly band, and it will go in here. So I'm not showing the chapter 1 because this is the last part of the book, my journal. So I'm not going to show what's chapter 1 because it's not in the story. But if it's this way, you don't notice it so much. The little belly band is really nice and tall, and it matches these nice and blues and browns. And if everybody minded their own business, the world would go around a great deal faster than it does. Funny. And inside I have a pocket and a nice Alice picture, which was huge. I think it was on the other side of this. No. Anyway, it was a large print off, and I cut Alice out, and I just put a nice blue stream dyed paper. I glued it on with a glue stick on the blackboard. And there it is. Blackboard. Right in there. Now it's almost can't see it. But that's the pleasure of this. You're going to find it. There, that works. I like that. I can show you, what can I show you? If I turn the page back, oh, there's nothing on that page. But this page, I just finished this one too. I just cut this circle of Alice was already in the circle. And so then I just put two papers. This is a dyed doily on coffee dyed paper. And it has lines. It's nice. And I just put some ink stencil flowers on this paper, which is the pattern paper, and there's line paper there. So that's really cute. Spaces to write, and it's color. And this little picture I'm going to show you. This picture here, where am I? This picture here is from New York, and it's in the park. Central Park, New York is a big bronze statue of Alice, Mad Hatter, Rabbit, her cat, and the treasure cat in the back. And then there's a lizard down there. So it's really beautiful. And this is a page from an old book, The Mad Tea Party, which matches this and this. And see, there's the Mad Hatter, Alice in Wonderland, and I'll just give you some lined copy dyed paper with some music, because he's singing, "Up above the world you fly, like a tea tray in the sky." Twinkle, twinkle. And that just is a tuck, got a pocket, and this one could go right in there. See that? Ta-da! And that's there. And yesterday I was working on this one. If you looked at the little video I made yesterday, I just put these cards. I made another little set of cards. They're just tucked in here. Oops, missed it. There's two. Like that. And the back. Just lined paper so you can write. So that was that one. And there's my nice puncher. Did a nice little lace on the side of the blue paper. So it's come together. Working. There's a doily there. Move it all up. Yeah, I just wanted to show you that I was stenciling this morning and making this page. And now next is what? I have to turn the page and find out what's next. So I might put something here and here. Or I might leave it as a writing space. I don't have a lot of, I've got mine, my green fingers. I don't have a lot of writing space. But I do have her cut out, a nice stock board. And I could ink these up and put a little ribbon in it maybe. And it would be 3. And I can hook them somewhere. I go this way, put the cards first, then there are cards on this page. And I'll just might tuck it like that. Cards all around her. Which could be cute. You just see it. Not too much. Since it's going to be tied, they can hang anywhere. But I like to see the words. So I'll tie these together. I'll ink them up. Just ink them up. You know. That's what you should have. You should have ink. I have the 2 inks. I have, what is this one? The Vintage Photos, the brown, which makes everything vintage. It wouldn't tell you in the name, Vintage Photo. I might put a stencil on this one. What is it? Queen of Hearts. Well, I have a rose here. She likes roses, that Queen of Hearts. And I just put a little rose there. And I won't even take it off the stencil because the stencil has a hole. But I'll put it to the side so you won't be in the way of your... And I'll just dab it like that. Just enough to show you. I'm not putting any more ink on my pad. See? And then it comes out very nice. Just a little rose. Just noticeable. Yeah, I'll put a little rose on the bottom. Right there. Going the other direction. But I'm not even taking the stencil, the sticky stencil off because it has a hole. And like it's not going to go through here because it's not a hole. So that's something like that. Okay, 2 roses. 2 roses for the Queen. Because there's the Queen of Hearts. And I'll put a little bit of black in here. No, I don't like that. And a little bit of brown. I don't mind mixing it up. And I'm going to get a new pad on this one. I have a bag of new pads. And I'll be changing it up real soon. Some brown down here. Like a vintage, like a little vintage thing, you can just see it. Now I do have a black marker. Where's that gone to? Nope. Not close enough, eh, Caroline? Well, It used to be right here. I try to keep my things close by for a reason. That I know where to reach. That's that one. And now I'll just stencil. Not stencil, but maybe I will stencil. Ink. Ink is the word I'm trying to say. Put the black around the edges. Because black is around the edges. And when you cut these, see there's like a white line. I don't know if you can see it, but you put a little bit of black in it, you don't see that white line. So even just doing the sides of your cutouts to get the white off. I hear that little crack, crack, crack up there. That's Jack getting up. I gotta go let her out, yeah? And if I can find my little marker, then I can black mark that in. And the same with this one. There's a white line, and you just go like this on the sides, make it black. But I don't mind showing it a little bit on the inside. Is that all the way around? It's nice to have things inked up. That tap, tap, tap you're hearing is my dog walking above me upstairs. So I'll ink these up in brown. Now I'm going to have to add a little bit of ink to this one. It's getting dry, real dry. See that? It's good to add ink. So if you're new at journaling, ink is one of the things, it's almost a must. If you want to look vintage and sharp lines, even if you don't ink and stencil and stuff, like stenciling, stamping, ink is a good thing, but even so if you left it white, you want to get rid of that white line on the side, so you're going to have ink for that. So it's good to have a little bit of ink. Ink lasts a long time. It lasts a long time. Especially if you know, just use a little bit. But now I made that real nice and dark because it goes with the pages. And pages in this book is a little bit under. I wouldn't leave it real white. Just give the queen her hearts, and the rest of it just be writing spots for you to write. Get that back on. Don't let it dry up. Now, yeah, I'll have to think of what I'm going to put on that. So that's done. Stencil back over there. Too bad I can't find my little marker. If I can do that, wouldn't you know it, just when you're going about to do something. It's gone. But it's always there. Well, I don't know where it is now. Okay, well people, that's just a little bit that I'm doing today. Just thought I'd make another little video. Thank you for watching. Thanks for dropping by and seeing. Hopefully this comes out properly and not upside down. Okay, bye. Thanks for dropping by.